Hey guys, welcome to the Single Moms with Power podcast. It's a podcast where we educate, we celebrate, and we empower single moms. I am your host, Nicole Harris, and my lovely co-host.
Hey, Miss Cheryl Williams. We live on Instagram.
We live on Instagram too. We can't get both of us in here, but
you know, we on here. So
we on here.
Tune on one and two.
And this is my first time going live on Instagram. Oh my God! But we got so much stuff.
You like double live right now.
We got so much stuff to talk about, so we just getting ready to dive right in
let's
to it. I keep looking at my phone, looking at the camera.
Just act like it's not there. We're gonna
okay.
Like this. Oh wait.
So
wait. Let me get my
our title is stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of the comfort zone. That is what we are talking about today. Okay. So let's jump right into it.
All right.
Sure, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm always ready.
First of all, we need to talk about what does it take to step out of your comfort zone.
Oh.
What you think?
What do I think?
What do you think?
Oh, Lord. Well, I mean, of course, I've got plenty of, I can tell some stories.
All right.
So, you know,
all right.
Either we can tell some stories or we can just talk about how it happens. But really, number one, what it takes is you being ready to step out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
Okay.
Because you can talk about it all day. You can let somebody get you all riled up.
Right.
Yeah, you got to do this. You're going to do this. And
right.
You be like, yeah, I know. And I'm going to do this. So you can take notes. And you can do this. And you can do that. But if you are not mentally ready to step out of your comfort zone, you're not going to do it.
All right. All right.
So,
I think, yeah. What else?
Well, you tell me. What do you think about it?
I think it just takes a lot of courage.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think it takes courage to step out and to be brave. To do that, it's just, and it's a matter of like getting over your fear, but your fear is just so like incredibly like engulfing.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Oh my God!
But you know why?
Why?
Because it's something that you're accustomed to. That's the only reason why you're scared.
Oh, because you're comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I done it like this for like the last 20 years.
Right.
And now you want me to change it?
Right. So how does that relate? How do you think it relates to relationships?
Oh, Lord. Comfort zone relationships. So I was telling my guy, he says, so what's the podcast topic today? I go, stepping out of your comfort zone. He goes, oh, yeah, you got a lot you could say about that. And that's very true. Mm-hmm. You have to be willing to be open to whatever your relationship has to offer you. And it's not necessarily going to be what you're accustomed to, once again. Mm-hmm. And because everybody is different and everybody does things different. So you got to be willing to be open-minded, I think. Is open-minded, you think that's a good way to say it?
Yeah, I think so. I think open-minded is a good word to say, but I don't know. I don't even think it's a but behind that.
You got to be willing.
You just got to do it.
Open.
You just got to do it. So
right?
In a relationship, aspect, it's just.
I got people on here.
What do you think? What do you think? Is like the first step. Like say, like if you are, dating a person or a guy, and you are used to doing things systematically. You know what I'm saying? Like you are used to just doing your thing, especially as a single mom. You are very, I wouldn't say structured, because there's a lot of single moms that are like very like not structured, but you're just used to doing stuff. You go to work, you come home, you deal with your kids, you deal with whatever they got going on. You may have some time to, get on the phone, text, and, text your boo thing or text your friends or whatever. But then when that starts to kind of shake up, where do you go? Like when you see it kind of going to the next level.
Like you got to be more attentive to like how they like to do things and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like you seeing your relationship go to the next level. Like,
yeah.
How do you feel? Like what do you do? Like what is your feeling? Because it is stepping out, but at the same time, it's like you're growing.
Yeah.
Especially in that relationship.
That's the perfect word. It feels like you're growing.
Oh, okay.
It feels like you're you know that what is it, sand or something, that magnet, and it's a game or something that pulls all the little black magnets together to it, like it creates a shape. That's how it feels. But it's going the other way, so it's like expanding. So you kind of are like, oh shit, this shit is so it's getting this is getting like, what I'm doing now is with more of a purpose than maybe before.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I give you a great example. It might be silly, but cooking.
Okay.
Hey, like that guy I got, like, he's from Trinidad and Tobago. Like they cook differently. And shoot, I'm from Fort Worth.
Right.
We made a stew together.
Okay.
And we're used to like a broth that's like red and tomatoey. Well, he's used to like a soupy kind of.
What was y'all making?
A stew.
Just what?
Like regular old
chicken stew?
No, like with steak and potatoes and carrots.
Okay.
So that's how I was. That's how we make stew with like a tomato paste or whatever. But he was used to like a broth, and I was like, okay, like, or how can I fix this recipe so that we can it could be both of ours.
Right.
That's uncomfortable for me.
It's
because,
uncomfortable.
This is my dinner. I'm cooking right now.
Right. So was it uncomfortable for you because you what was I gonna say? Like, is it uncomfortable? Was it uncomfortable for you because you wanted to cook it your way and you just didn't, like, you succumbed to like his you succumbed to his way?
So no, it was uncomfortable as to okay, I'll tell you, if this was like 6 to 9 months in, it had just been uncomfortable because I'm changing my recipe, right?
Okay.
But now it's like uncomfortable because I want him to like it. I want it to be good for him, but I also want it to be good for me. And I don't know how that's going to work because we kind of like it different ways. He doesn't like it as that. He thinks that tomato is overwhelming. So just something as simple as that. But then other things too, just with like some single mom stuff, like mothering. And the way you mother and discipline.
Okay.
I think that's been the biggest stepping out of my comfort zone, if we're going to just relate it to a relationship that I have, because I'm really kind of cool. Cool mom.
You cool
my kids
mom.
will probably be like, but I didn't realize that at first.
And I was just the opposite. I'm like the stern, like, do this, do it right now, because I said I don't. And my kids, they don't talk back.
Yeah.
And like when I hear about kids talking back to their parents, I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother me.
Right.
But at the same time, that's not something that I'm used to in my life. Now, them getting older and them having opinions, heck yeah, I encourage that. But at the same time, I got an 18-year-old and a 26-year-old, and it's like, now they have strong opinions. And we kind of go back and forth a little bit. And I'm like, oh, wait, man, this is kind of new for me.
Right.
But when I got with my husband, when we were just dating and everything, he was like, hey, like kind of, chill, like back off a little bit, And I was like, I was just like, I can't,
right.
But I kind of, relaxed a little bit and started to become like you the cool mom and everything, just let it ride a little bit. Now, my husband in no way, shape, or form is like the cool stepdad. He kind of, he's very fair and logical, and I believe my children know that as well. But the adjustment, oh my God, it was it was something.
Right.
Not so much for my kids, but for me.
Right.
For me. My kids were just like, okay, this is cool. He came in and he kind of let mom just, got mom off of us.
Right.
So we kind of like him,
right. Yeah.
But at the same time, you still need discipline. You still need structure. And, now that I have older children, and I thought that I was going to be empty nester. Shit.
It's
No.
it's totally different.
It's totally different.
It's a
now.
whole different kind of struggle. And see, I don't my it's just the opposite. So it's like, Cheryl, like, you not gonna say nothing. And like for me, because when I get confrontational, I'm like, and I'm just always like, oh, I'm gonna tear their head off, and they don't understand. And I mean, I have gotten to that point now, like, the little princess, she almost 16, so yeah, we got life here recently. And I still haven't, like, me and Tristan ain't really had to go there. Tristan is more like, I can just say things to him and he'll just so but I'm still kind of, you know what, I like to I take things away. So I'm just like, they gonna need something. So, and he's not like that. He feels that I should be like you, like, where's the belt? Like, beat them down, like, put them things. And I'm just like, I don't want, because I whine, like, and once I get all the way wound up, then it's hard to bring me back down. And I don't want, and I know, but I've been working on it, and I've been really stepping out.
So what do you think about, like, everyday life, like stepping out of your comfort zone in the everyday? You know how, like, when people say, well, you gotta try to have, like, 3 and 4 streams of income, and and some people, they are just used to just working. That's it. Find a job, stay at that job, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But then when something kind of takes them out of that circle, takes them out of that square, square.
Whatever.
What am I playing here?
It's in no shape.
Just get out of it. Tic tac toe. But if somebody takes you out of that, it's very uncomfortable. It's a very, very uncomfortable feeling. And so I don't know. I just feel like there are some things in life that life forces us to do, and it makes us step out of our comfort zone.
Right.
I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, it's just like, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, now deal with it.
So what you doing?
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right.
And for some people, it really takes getting all the way to that point for them to step out of their comfort zone.
Man.
Because I mean, it's a mental choice.
Yeah.
When you do that.
Yeah. And sometimes you can't go back. Like, once you get that shove, it's like,
okay.
Right.
I'm up in here now.
Right. I can't turn around.
Yeah.
I can't. So. And it's scary. It's a scary place, especially when you feel like you all by yourself. But I mean, what can you do? You just gotta just deal with it. And I think that's the message, to just, once you're out there, out of your comfort zone, we, in our minds, we want to try to go back because it's safe there. But, once we're there, we need to just stay there.
You know what I'm imagining right now? So, you're at the water park. I love water parks. Oh my God. So, and there's this high slide, and everybody goes on the slide, but it's a long line for the slide. And all your friends got you pumped. Go, go, go. And you said, okay, I'm gonna go last. So all your friends done already went, but it's a long line behind you. You gotta go. You have to.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're the one that turned around.
Oh man.
On the slide.
Right.
And walked past the walk of shame.
You know what? You see little kids doing that. I got a funny story. My son, he was probably about maybe 8 or 9, and we went to Wet and Wild, and we get all the way up to the top, and they got the little rafts there and everything, and he tried to punk out. So I was like, well, Drew, what you want to do? And I can see the fear on his face.
Yeah.
And he said, Mom, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I said, okay. So they got him in the raft, and they start pushing him up. Well, his raft wasn't in, going up.
Oh my
it wasn't
goodness.
so that even created more fear for him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Mama, I want to go. I don't want to do this no more. Then as soon as he was trying to get up to get out of that raft, boom, it took off.
Oh my God.
And you can hear him screaming all the way down. I was like, man, look. I got in that raft, I was trying to maneuver. Yeah, you can't go no fast.
No.
I'm trying to maneuver. We get down. I get down there to the bottom. He gets down there. He was like, Mom, that was fun.
Oh my God. Okay. But you got to get in the raft and you got to let it go.
You gotta let it go.
That's what you got to do.
Man, but as a mom, to
All
see
right.
your child
Oh my God.
screaming in the, those tunnels, when you go
Yeah.
on the raft and it's like dark and he was screaming. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, get out my way. I got to get him.
Right.
But then when we got down there, it was all right. It's like with this podcast, I was nervous as hell when I
Right.
first started this.
Yeah.
But once I did the first one and maybe even the second one,
Mm-hmm.
I just started to kind of relax and I was like, okay, then I'm just going to incorporate this into my daily life. And that's what I'm doing now.
See,
so
there you go.
Single Moms with Power podcast.
Hey.
Here you go.
That's what's up.
So yeah. So okay, let's talk about what went on between the last time we met, which was 2 weeks ago. You went on a
gosh.
cruise.
We
You
went
was
on a
on your
cruise.
vacation.
Oh, vacation was excellent.
All right, tell us
Oh
about
my
it. Tell us
God.
about it.
So we basically, well, of course, good mom. I sent the kids away to Dallas for the weekend.
All right.
Excellent time. So we dropped them off, and then we took a good little nap and drove to New Orleans. Yay!
Okay.
So New Orleans, like 6 hours. We tried our luck at the casino, walked around Bourbon Street, had
Nice.
drinks, and got on the ship. So the first day was a day at sea.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's also Bay's like birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so if you're on Instagram tomorrow, make sure you like his birthday post because he is like, oh my gosh, how many people? I'm like, baby, everybody likes something. Anyway, but so we ship Liddy.
Okay.
2:30 in the afternoon. We in the middle of the sea.
Nice.
Liddy.
Lit.
Okay. Bay is a Q dog.
So is my husband.
Oh my gosh. So that's like a traveling party all the time.
all the time.
They like do this call to each other.
Yes.
You know, they call each other and then
Mhm.
we know it's about to be a party.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
I wish we could like show like 2 snips, but he so I pressured him into doing this hairy chest contest.
Mm-hmm.
And he got out there and did it.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ, he had on his gear,
Yeah.
and the DJ played his song, and oh my God,
Played the famous
Atomic
Dog
Dog,
song.
and all you see is this slide, and it was like everything. So yes. And then, so we got a bottle of champagne. Woo!
That's what's up.
Yeah, Cozy Mel was excellent.
Mhm,
Oh, I did the little fishy thing. A fish pedicure.
Oh,
It was so awesome, and he did it too. Like
really?
we did it together.
Did y'all take pictures?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. I'll show you. So, we just so everybody's like disgusted by it because they say that all the tourists do it. Well, people, we were like the first ones at the booth. I was so excited. So we did the fish pedicure. That was awesome. I recommend anybody do it, but I would recommend doing it early because
Ooh,
I
how
was
does that
asked a question.
feel?
It just felt like somebody was rubbing little bitty like feathers on your foot in the water. I mean, it didn't even tickle.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, to be honest, I was so like everything was going on. I don't even remember how much it really affected my foot, but like I don't really know. Like, did it really get? But it didn't matter because they went in the sand after that. So yeah, then
the food.
Oh my God! So please check my Instagram so I can post this pizza that I was eating every night at 3 a.m. It's very excellent, and I mean just regular. What do we eat? Lobster tail,
wow.
steak, pan. I mean just
Everything.
everything
I
you
know.
think of.
I know.
Oh, and they had they had a taco. They had
You
a taco
love
stand.
tacos.
I had burritos and tacos, and God's burgers, and oh my God, like could take me back to the Carnival cruise ship.
Right.
But no, it was excellent, and it really was. I recommend if you're in a relationship with somebody and you just y'all pretty solid, vacate together. Like
Yeah.
take a vacation,
A
like,
vacation.
and do it in small stages. So we like did an overnight thing first, and then we did a couple of nights where we just went and just did something. We went to Dallas, and just hung out. But really, because you have to work on that.
Your relationship.
You have to, like, even if y'all not, like, I don't think that, we don't know what is going to come of our relationship, but don't take it lightly. Like, if because that's your time.
Right.
And that was definitely a recharge for us. So,
and you always need self-care. You always need that. And a part of self-care is relationship.
It really is. And that's
part
coming
of it.
out of your comfort zone too.
Yeah.
Once you find yourself though,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it brings it right back to what we're talking about. Like once you really, and I really felt like I was able to do that, but once you really find yourself, and then you can find somebody, because I like that guy, I'm like my guy, like that is the male equivalent of me.
Yeah.
Like
my husband is.
oh my God,
male
it's
equivalent.
ridiculous. Because I mean, I was looking at him, we were on the ship, and I'm just like, dude, there's two of us. It was a guy, it was a girl. Yeah, we're so no, like definitely if I could say anything.
Sound very, very happy.
Oh, most definitely. yes. But single mom, step out of your comfort zone. Quit. We're gonna have enough. So we're gonna really talk about. I really got some topics of discussion too, like from men that we should talk about. That's all around that same thing.
Cool.
with ladies, because we got some learning to do. Because I watched this lady just tell her husband, like, what do you mean? Like, I don't need to fix you. I mean, she was just talking just so terrible to him, and I'm just like, I hear you. And I'm standing over here like, girl, no, don't do that. Come on, you don't want him to do you like that. So anyway. So
Well,
that
that's
hey,
good.
what else
That's
we need
good.
to make sure we cover
So
for the
do
ladies?
You want to know what I want?
Yes, tell me. I'm sorry. Like we was disconnected, honey. You didn't win the lottery?
No,
Like,
I didn't.
look.
I didn't win it. No,
Oh, okay.
I didn't win it,
Okay.
but I did get laid off.
What? Oh my God! Are you freaking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
What?
And this is a shock to everybody. Everybody.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Like, do I need to make some calls?
Yeah, but it is awesome because now it allows me to go full throttle with my credit restoration, business,
Yeah.
my credit repair business, and I am dedicating more time to it. I'm stepping way out of my comfort zone in doing that, and I'm asking everybody, hey, if you know anybody who wants excellent credit or who needs an extra stream of income, call your girl, call me, because,
definitely.
I'm doing this full time now. Did it come as a shock? Hell yeah, it came as a shock.
What
You
the-
come in on Monday. This is what happened. I came in Monday. I'm doing my work and everything, and I see somebody whiz past the door, and I was like, who is that? Now, my boss was he was out of town because his daughter had just had gotten married that weekend. So I don't know if he was still in Dallas or back here in Houston or whatever. But I just seen a male figure just whiz by. And then I heard a man's voice, and it didn't sound like his, but, my boss, but I just still couldn't place it. And then the next thing I knew, I saw one of the big wigs from Dallas stop by my door, and I was like, hey, Brian, how you doing? And I said, what's going on? He said, well, Nicole, I didn't come, with good news. I said, oh, all right then. So he came in. He didn't know whether to shut the door or leave it open or shut it. So he just as nervous. I'm just standing there. I'm, sitting there. I'm just looking at him. And he said, we're doing a round of layoffs. And I said, well, let me guess. I am one of the fortunate ones that's getting laid off. He goes, yeah, I'm so sorry. I said, no, that's okay. I'm starting to pick up my stuff. I'm, because I never decked out my office to where, I had pictures up on the wall or, my kids' pictures. I never did that.
Right.
Because I always, kind of felt like, with any job that I had,
Right.
this is not permanent. We don't live in a day and age where, we are catching pension plans at the end
Right.
of wherever we work at.
Right.
So I always felt like it was important to have a second stream of income, even a third stream of income, as a single mom and now as a married mom. And that's I'm so glad that I kind of picked that up, and I was moving along with it, and I had people, I have clients, I have agents and everything, but now it's time to just step on the gas. So I didn't feel worried, I didn't feel stressed, I didn't cry. I was with this company for a year and 5 months.
Wow.
And one thing that I did feel upset about was the fact that I heard that my boss, now my ex-boss, that he heard about me getting laid off that morning, that Monday morning. Okay. And my thing was, you knew that it was coming.
Right.
Nobody warned me. Nobody said anything to me and asked me if he's called me to this day.
Wow.
To even say that, I'm sorry. If they start doing rehires, you're going to be the first one. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. So, but before that, for the whole year and 5 months, we're a family.
Right.
We take care of each other. I help you. I'll cover you. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. Well, I'm still waiting. So that's,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. So, that's what I was kind of like annoyed about. But I know that it's all a part of life, and it's all a part of my life. And this is just a perfect design that God has.
Right.
I just have to be obedient and just step and just do what he asked me to do. I don't feel like God is telling me you need to find another job.
Right.
J-O-B. I feel like, and I told my husband this like the week before they laid me off. I said, you know what? Everybody get 24 hours in the day. Everybody. From me to you to Oprah Winfrey to everybody. Billionaire, everybody get the same 24 hours.
It's true.
I want to be able to control my own 24 hours. That's what I said to him. I said, babe, I want to be able to control. I don't want to give 8 to 10 hours to somebody else's dream. I want to have those plus the other 16 to myself.
Right.
I want to be able to do it, and boom.
And
be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you speak
Be
into
careful
existence.
what you put out there. That's right. But it was a good thing. It's not, to me, it's not even so much of a be careful. It's
right.
It's all about, sometimes, things are just building up inside of you.
Exactly.
And they just come out. And we weren't even talking about hours in a day or anything like that. It was just, I just said it. And I guess, God said, well, you know what? It's time, Nicole. Instead of you wishing, hoping, and praying for it, I'm about to give it to you. And he gave it to me. So I can't be mad. I just gotta step. I just gotta walk. I just gotta do it. And that's what I'm doing. So like I said before, if anybody out there is looking for credit repair, or another stream of income, I can help you. We can work this out together. I can get you more income. My card is being displayed right now, but I'm on Instagram Live, so y'all can't see it. But I'll definitely put it up too. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
So can you say a couple of things that they could expect, like with the credit repair? Let's say like in 30 days they could see a certain thing, or
Most definitely.
Or what do they work on? So
45 to 90 days, you will start seeing a change in your credit report. Sometimes it even happens sooner than that. I know that I am a product of the product.
Okay.
And I know in 2 weeks, it wasn't much, but my scores went up 11 points. I was like, in 2 weeks, like, really?
Right. And that makes a huge difference.
It really does.
Yeah.
In like, I would say about 30 to 35 days, I've had a customer tell me that she was like in the low 600s, and now her score is like in the mid 700s.
Oh, that's excellent.
And she was just like, oh my God, this is so great. This is awesome.
Right.
And just testimonies like that just make you want to just keep going and going. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other and just keep going.
Excellent,
Cheryl.
excellent.
That's it.
So
That's
I think
it.
that stuff is posted up on Instagram, the single mom, single underscore mom underscore power.
That's right.
Check that stuff out. And I think
And I'm on Facebook too.
yeah.
Single Moms with Power on Facebook. Single Moms with Power on Instagram with underscores between
each word.
Yeah, each
Definitely.
word. I always mess that up every time we get together. I don't know why. Anyway,
It's cool. That's why I try to make sure.
Yeah, and
between
Cheryl
the
told
two
them
of us.
where they can find you.
Miss Lady Ambitious. I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I just do Instagram. I'm gonna check out the Snap
Yeah,
one
and
day.
I need to do more Instagram. I love Instagram.
I
like
love
Instagram
it.
gives me so much love.
Yes, it's just
I
pictures
love
and
it.
stuff.
I love it. So, but yeah, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Definitely.
And hopefully we helped you just with a little bit today of stepping out of your comfort zone. And if you have any kind of comments or requests for, future shows, drop us a line on Instagram. Drop us a line or me a line on Facebook.
Yeah.
And check us out in another 2 weeks.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have more to talk about and more to bring you. I know, hey, we were supposed to give them the name and location for the purse.
Well, we'll get it on all the news feeds,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about it more definitively.
We just
on
had
the
so
next
much to talk
podcast.
about
Yeah,
this time.
it
And
was
I
a
just
lot.
dropped a bomb. So
Yeah,
Cheryl is
I'm
like,
what the?
oh my
Okay.
God.
But anyway, check us out.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
All
Peace
right,
out.
peace.